This is Seth David from the world-famous Nerd Enterprises Incorporated, bringing to you another special screencast. This time we're talking about how to work more efficiently in Microsoft Excel. Knowledge is power. Make an impact by learning more. Call me right now at 866-945-8070 for information about private trainings. We record the live session with you so you can review it as often as you like afterwards. How can you do things more efficiently in Microsoft Excel? This seems like a timely post because as of the day I'm recording this, we are presently rolling out content for our Mastering Microsoft Excel for Accounting Pros course right here at schoolofbookkeeping.com. So come on over and sign up for schoolofbookkeeping.com. You'll get a whole lot more of what you're about to see in a much greater depth and detail, and your delight is guaranteed. So with that said, let's take a look. Let's get down to business. If you come over to Microsoft Excel, you may be wondering, how could I possibly get faster access to the things that I like to use often that aren't already kind of inherently available on the screen, right? Now, let's break this down first. Up here and all the way to my left, I've got my quick access toolbar. And then immediately below that, where all these tabs are, we have the ribbon. Notice I have my own custom tab in the ribbon called Seth's Junk. I used to use a different word instead of junk, but I changed it so that I could appear to be more professional. So, how did I create this? How do we customize these things? In other words, how do we create these shortcuts, right? When you browse the web, you bookmark shortcuts all the time so you can remember how to get back to a website that you like. Well, what about quickly getting back to a command that you like in Microsoft Excel? Well, that's what I did here. The Select Visible Cells feature and the Strike-Through Text are things I use quite frequently, actually, and I wanted to make them more readily available because they weren't easy to find. So how to do that? If you right-click anywhere around here, you'll get this quick menu here, and it says Customize the Quick Access Toolbar. Of course, that's the piece that's right up here to the left. We can choose to show that Quick Access Toolbar below the ribbon. You may prefer that. I don't really care, as long as I can access it. I don't care if it's above or below. And of course, now that it's below, the option is to show it above. What else do we get? Customize the ribbon, and we can collapse the ribbon. You can make it go away. And then if you need it back, just again right-click any one of these commands, and you'll notice it's checked. We can uncheck it, and the ribbon magically reappears. So let's say we want to customize the ribbon. Let's customize the ribbon. It's much more fun to customize the ribbon. So over here, you'll notice we've got kind of a different view of the layout. So on my left, I have commands that are available. On my right, I have the tabs as they exist in my ribbon. So let's come over here to Seth's Junk, and notice it says Custom. In order to do this, I had to click down here where it says Create New Tab. And when you do that, it creates a new tab, and then by default, you have to have a group within the tab, and the group is where you can put the commands in, right? And you can certainly rename these. So I can select this, and then rename right here. Right-click, rename. Very easy to do. Right-click, rename. Right now, I'm going to remove them because I don't need them. So I've got my custom group within my custom tab, and here are my commands. So what if I want to add something? How do I do it? Well, initially you'll see the drop down here says Popular Commands, which means that in this section below, it's going to show you some of the most popular things that one might want to have quick access to. If I choose this drop down, I can tell it to just show all commands. And even though it makes the list huge and perhaps somewhat cumbersome to browse through, it's what I tend to go towards because this way I know whatever I need is certain to show up here. And you'll see everything's alphabetical. Of course, that means you have to know exactly how it's termed in order to be able to find it alphabetically. And that can present a challenge, but it's usually pretty straightforward. So let's say in my case, I might want to be able to get my macros command in there. Truth is, it's already there in the Developer tab, but maybe I just forget to go there. Whatever the reason is, right? I choose macros, I have my shortcut selected, macros, add, boom, there it is. Using this guy, I can move it up or down so I can customize the order in which it appears even. So now if I click OK and click over onto Seth's Junk, there is my macros button, which will bring up a list of any macros that happen to be living in the spreadsheet. That, my friends, is how you can customize your experience in Microsoft Excel, thereby creating increased efficiency with respect to how you work in Microsoft Excel, because you will be able to tag the shortcuts to the things that you like to use most often in a way that's customized and in a way that sort of works in accordance with how your mind works. Don't let Microsoft dictate how you should think. You decide how you should think. As always, if you have any questions, please email me, comment, whatever you prefer. I look forward to getting your comments and questions. I look forward to responding to them. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you on the web.